Clint Walker was born on May 30th, 1927 in Hartford, Illinois, as Norman Eugene Walker. Raised during the Great Depression in a hard-working family, Clint learned resilience early on. His upbringing in a blue-collar environment taught him discipline, which would later define his on-screen persona. After dropping out of high school, Clint took on various jobs, from working in factories to serving as a riverboat crewman and a doorman in Las Vegas. His towering 6 feet 6 inches stature, deep voice, and calm demeanor naturally drew attention. This led him to Hollywood, where his unique presence set him apart. His big break came in 1955 when he was cast as Cheyenne Body in Cheyenne, the first hour-long Western television show. This role not only made him famous, but also helped establish the Western genre as a cornerstone of television during the 1950s. Clint Walker's iconic role as Cheyenne Body. Clint Walker's portrayal of Cheyenne Body in the television series Cheyenne, 1955 to 1963, made him an enduring figure in the entertainment world. The series was a groundbreaking success, marking the first hour-long Western TV show and launching ABC into prominence. As Cheyenne, Clint became the epitome of the rugged, moral hero who roamed the frontier in search of justice. His character embodied the qualities of strength, honor, and resilience that resonated deeply with audiences during the post-war era. Walker's performance set a precedent for the modern Western hero, blending stoicism with a strong moral compass. His ability to portray a complex character, one who was tough yet vulnerable, became a hallmark of the series, and Cheyenne became a defining part of the Western television boom of the 1950s and 60s. Transition to film and versatility in roles. Clint Walker's success on television opened doors for him in the film industry. Throughout the late 1950s, 60s, and 70s, he appeared in several notable films, solidifying his status as a versatile performer. One of his most celebrated roles was in the 1967 classic The Dirty Dozen, where he played the soft-spoken but lethal soldier, Samson Posey. The film showcased Walker's ability to bring depth to a role far removed from his stoic cowboy persona. Additionally, Clint starred in westerns such as Yellowstone Kelly, 1959, Gold of the Seven Saints, 1961, and More Dead Than Alive, 1969, each offering a glimpse into his range beyond television. While he was often typecast as the rugged hero, Clint sought roles that would challenge his acting abilities, and his filmography reflects his willingness to explore diverse genres. Clint Walker, Personal Life and Tragedies. While Clint Walker's public life was defined by his stoic, masculine screen presence, his personal life was marked by a quiet strength and resilience. In 1948, he married Vera Garver, and the couple had a daughter, Valerie, in 1950. Valerie grew up in the shadow of her father's fame, but went on to blaze her own trail as one of the first female airline pilots in the US, reflecting the same pioneering spirit that Clint displayed in his career. However, Clint's marriage to Vera ended in divorce in 1968. His second marriage was to Giselle Hennessy in 1974, a relationship that brought stability to Clint's life during the quieter years of his career. The couple shared a deep bond until Giselle's passing in 1994, a loss that deeply affected Clint. He later found love again in 1997 when he married Susan Cavallari, who remained by his side in his later years. Clint Walker's miraculous recovery, one of the defining moments of Clint Walker's life, came in 1971 when he survived a near-fatal skiing accident. The accident, which occurred in the Swiss Alps, left Clint with a ski pole piercing his heart, and doctors initially pronounced him dead. Miraculously, Clint survived, and his recovery became a testament to his remarkable resilience. His return to acting shortly after the accident only added to his legend. The incident deepened Clint's persona as a man of immense physical strength and emotional fortitude. His ability to overcome such an ordeal and return to work embodied the same traits that he portrayed on screen: grit, determination, and a refusal to be defeated by life's challenges. Clint Walker's legacy in television and film as one of the most iconic figures of the golden age of television, Clint Walker's legacy continues to live on through his work in westerns and action films. His portrayal of Cheyenne Body set the stage for many other TV heroes who followed in his footsteps. Even as the western genre began to fade from mainstream television, Clint's work remained an important part of television history. He continued to make guest appearances in TV shows throughout the 1970s and 80s, further cementing his status as a beloved figure in American pop culture. As time went on, Clint embraced his status as a Western legend, attending fan conventions and staying connected with the audiences that had supported him throughout his career. His deep voice, strong build, and moral integrity left an indelible mark on television history. Clint Walker and James Garner, a quiet rivalry. Behind the scenes, Clint Walker had a personal rivalry with fellow actor James Garner, who was also a prominent figure in the golden era of TV westerns. While both men were contracted by Warner Brothers during the late 1950s, their on-screen personas were vastly different. Clint's character Cheyenne was a serious, brooding hero, while Garner's Maverick was light-hearted and witty. This divergence in style translated into off-screen tensions, as Clint viewed Garner's rebellious attitude toward the studio as arrogant. While Garner was known for his sarcasm and irreverence, Clint was disciplined, professional, and avoided unnecessary drama. The tension between them was exacerbated by Garner's dismissal of Clint's acting abilities, which Clint found deeply insulting. Though Clint rarely spoke ill of others, those close to him knew that James Garner was the one person who could unsettle him. Clint Walker's quiet grudge. While Clint Walker was known for his quiet dignity, those close to him knew that his feelings toward James Garner were not so amicable. Clint was not one to openly engage in feuds, but he did harbour a quiet grudge against Garner for his brash behaviour and outspoken critiques. According to those who worked with Clint, he found Garner's public persona to be a stark contrast to his own values of humility and professionalism. For Clint, the Hollywood system was about discipline and respect, while Garner's antics seemed to embody the type of celebrity behaviour he disliked. Although Clint rarely spoke about the rivalry when asked directly about Garner, he made it clear that he did not consider him a friend. This subtle but real animosity lasted for years, even as both men remained respected icons of their respective westerns. Clint Walker's enduring family legacy. Beyond his fame as a television and film star, Clint Walker's family played an integral role in his life. He was deeply connected to his daughter, Valerie, who followed in his footsteps as a trailblazer in her own right. Valerie's success as one of the first female airline pilots in the US mirrored the pioneering spirit that Clint embodied throughout his career. His bond with Valerie was close, and he took great pride in her achievements. Clint was also deeply affected by the death of his twin sister, Lucille Westbrook, in 2000, a loss that marked a poignant chapter in his life. Despite his public persona, Clint was a devoted family man who cherished the relationships that grounded him throughout his long career. Clint Walker, the icon of Western television. Clint Walker's contributions to the Western genre, both on television and in film, are immeasurable. As Cheyenne Body, he defined a generation's image of the strong, silent hero. His career helped shape the Western genre's golden age and left an indelible mark on television history. though the genre faded from mainstream popularity, Clint's work remained a cornerstone for classic TV fans and Western enthusiasts. His legacy as a performer who embodied strength, decency, and resilience continues to inspire those who admire the classic Western heroes of American television. Clint Walker's life story is one of humility, perseverance, and devotion, not only to his craft but also to the people he loved.